right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have all of you right here in our midst. It's joyful to have everybody here, and it's lovely to have all of you right here. It's been a wonderful weekend program so far, and it's my humble pleasure to walk you through the presentation for today. Along the line, I'll be joined by Dr. Gloria Ansa, who will come along with me. So I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you. My name is Dr. Sari. I'm currently in the University of Ghana, Gabon. I'm also a visiting professor in some other schools. And it's nice to have all of you here. We are here today to be part of an incredible opportunity of a lifetime. Okay. And as I said, along the line, Dr. Gloria Ansa will be joining me. This company that we are going to discuss today is a US-based company. It was established in 2007. We are in 18 countries. 18 countries that we are in now currently. And it's expanding so quickly that it's important that a lot of people get to know about the power of the expansion of this organization. It's seen a lot of people from all walks of life become part of it. Our commission-based business and amazing patented products give us the opportunity to build social networks, travel across the world, create income, be able to live the life of a lifetime. Some of us never thought that it could happen like that. But the most important thing, we get to focus on our personal development. We grow, we learn special kinds of knowledge, wisdom, so that we are able to build our personal capacity. We become part of a wonderful, positive community where we are focused on impacting the globe. See, it's been said that if you can affect yourself well, then you can affect the people around you. And that is the essence of this organization that we have. Our mission is to empower people to build a legacy of significance in their lives and the lives of other people. And so you will see that as a person becomes part, the person is able to enjoy the program with us, and the person is able to learn a lot of things. So I've just been informed that Dr. Gloria Ansa has joined me, so she will be joining me in the presentation as we go further. All right, so let me ask you some few things that will help us to set the ball rolling. When you think of a legacy of significant change, you realize that it starts with you. What changes would you want to make in your life in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years? What change do you really want to make in your life? How would you want to impact on the world? If you look at the pictures that you have on the screen, which one of them really tickle your fancy? Which one of them gives you the desire to want to have? Is it to have a dream house? Is it to have a wonderful vacation, relaxing your tattered body on a wonderful island of cruise with you and your family, having a time with the family? Because you know, some people have money, but they don't have time with the family. They don't have time with the family. Some people are working on Monday morning. The heart attack rate rises by 35%. But you want to probably have time with the family. You want to achieve your first degree, your second degree, education. You want to expand it. Is that your dream? Is that your goal? Because that has been the goals of a lot of people. Or you want to start a business. And sometimes the capital to start a business is so overwhelming that people even stop. Or maybe your goal is to keep fit. With the advent of COVID-19, a lot of people want to keep fit. Or you want to build an investment and live your real dream. Which one do you really want to have? If you are here, please, and you're listening to me, can you please type one of these, that you would really want to have in your time? Would you want to have a great time with yourself, with your family, okay? or you want to travel across the world, which one would you want? Because see, we want all of us here to love and create the changes that we want to have in our lives. But there are two things that we need, ladies and gentlemen, if we really want to create a significant change at all. And those two things are the health and the finances of people. Now, Dr. Gloria Ansa is going to take us through the health, and then we will have an interchange of discussion on how we can proceed with this impact. Dr. Ansa, are you here, please? Dr. Ansa, you can go ahead if you can hear me. Okay, all right. It appears that she is slightly struggling to, yeah, Dr. Ansa.
Yes, so can you hear me? Yes.
Please go ahead now.
Yes, thank you so much, Doc. Yes, like you said, health and finance are the two key things that we all need to make an impact, live significant lives. But unfortunately, in the world today, most of us are exposed to high levels of pollution and toxins. We suffer from high stress, poor diet, lack of sleep, and death from non-infectious disease continue to rise. And according to the World Health Organization, the top 2 causes worldwide death are heart diseases and stroke. Diabetes, kidney diseases, and other things that cause death are also rising globally. So it's clear that globally health is a challenge, but we all say health is wealth. And therefore, taking good care of our bodies is a fundamental requirement for creating wealth and living a life of significant change for ourselves and for the people we love and for the whole world. So that is key.
It is. I've come to realize, and a lot of people have seen this already, that our overall health depends on the health of our individual cells. Because as we learned in school, the cells make up the tissues, and the tissues make up the organs. And eventually that make up the human body. So it means that if our cells are healthy, our entire being becomes healthy. But there's one particular thing that keeps our cells healthy, and that is glutathione. Okay, it is said that if you take away oxygen, food, and water, the fourth thing that every cell in the body needs to survive is glutathione. Okay, so Doc, what really is this glutathione?
Yes, glutathione is an amazing naturally occurring substance, and it occurs in every cell in our body. It is our body's natural defense against toxins, against pollution, and more, and protects us against the negative effects of all the activities that our bodies go through. So every day, because of the activities we go through, the things we eat, the toxins we are exposed to, our cells face thousands of attacks. But it is this glutathione that protects the cells against these attacks. And therefore, it provides a very fundamental protection for our body. Without optimal glutathione levels, a lot of things cannot function properly in the cell. And therefore, the cell is unable to stay healthy. And as we have said earlier, if we are unable to keep our cells healthy, then the whole body is not healthy. And once we have optimal glutathione levels, the benefits are amazing. Our immune system is stronger. It reduces inflammation in our cells, and a lot of the problems, chronic problems, are caused by chronic inflammation. Glutathione helps with that. It slows down our aging process as part of its activities. And once you have optimal levels, you get better energy, sleep better, you manage, your body deals with stress better, so you have better mental focus and clarity, in various areas. And it improves performance, whether it's physical or mental, performance is improved. We get the stamina. When you do exercise, the recovery is better. So performance in any aspect of our life generally improves, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in the gym, whether it's in the boardroom, our office, or even in the bedroom, as people have testified. So these are very, very key benefits that we need glutathione to have to ensure that we have good health. Yeah. But there's a but. After all the good things, there's a but. The bad news is that from the age of about 20 years, the levels of glutathione start going down. The body's capacity to produce goes down, and therefore the levels available in the body for all the other things we need also go down. So in our 40s and 50s and above, the levels are not really near where we need them, you know. So it's not surprising that as we age, other health issues come up, you know, and we are faced with all these health issues, lack of energy, aches and pains, trouble sleeping, and many other complaints as we grow older. And beyond that, it's not only age that makes the glutathione level go lower. There are other things. The poor diets that we indulge ourselves with, alcohol, a lot of alcohol, I mean, environmental pollution, you know, we have environmental pollution, and the stress, there's so much stress in work, our personal life, in our careers. And then we also fall ill and we're taking all kinds of synthetic drugs and things like that to address the health problems. And some of these also bring down the level of glutathione, you know. So these are all reasons why as we age, the level of glutathione goes down. And therefore we are not able to enjoy the benefits of that optimal of levels of glutathione. And if without enough glutathione, it means we are not healthy. And in fact, research has demonstrated that low glutathione is associated with over 74 medical conditions, you know, and health challenges, you know, including diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, kidney disease, and so many others. So it is important that we find out how to increase the levels. And this has been a challenge for many years, you know. And in the past, there have been efforts to find ways of increasing glutathione levels in the cell, you know, because they occur in the cell and that's where they function. You know. But the challenge in the past has always been that if you take glutathione as a capsule or by mouth, it is digested, and therefore they don't get to the place where they are needed to be used. You know, and if you also take it, if they give it to you as an injection, it doesn't stay long in the blood to be able for the cells to absorb and be able to get the levels that they need. So these have been two key challenges. And in fact, even the injection one is so expensive, it will not be accessible to everybody. It rules out a lot of us. So it takes us to the next key question. How do we effectively raise glutathione levels, Doc?
How do we? It's been $1 billion question for multiple years. In fact, over the years, medical doctors across the world have been looking for ways. And today we have a solution, because what Max has done is to solve this using something known as ribosine. Ribosine is a powerful, revolutionary breakthrough compound, and it is science-based, and its job is to raise the level of the glutathione within every cell in the body. Now, originally it's made up of D-ribose and L-cysteine. Now, ribose itself is a very simple sugar that we use to generate energy. Okay. And then cysteine is an amino acid, okay, that we need as one of the key components that produces glutathione. So when you transfer the cysteine through this process, the cysteine is protected by the ribose, and it gets the cysteine into the cell. The ribose will now produce adenosine triphosphate or energy, and the cysteine will now be able to produce the glutathione. It took 25 years to be able to come out with this incredible solution, and it was pioneered by this inventor known as Professor Herbert T. Nagasawa. He's already been a professor of 45 years in medicinal chemistry. And together with his team, they used 25 years of research to come out. Now, already, the glutathione, as we know, has received a lot of publication, over 149,000 published peer-reviewed articles on glutathione alone. And then ribosine itself has 43 peer-reviewed studies. Okay. Ribosine has been patented. And when we say that something has been patented, it's very interesting because a single patent is about 20 years. 2 patents is about 40 years. Okay, and ribosine has been patented and received over 38 patents currently. Right now, it is the most advanced level of glutathione that we have available, and it is 300% more effective than the next best alternative. So in our organization, we have a lot of breakthrough products, but these are the key ones that we want people to know. Ribosine can be found in our products. And MAXN products are halal certified. So those who are Muslims can take it freely without any problem. The products have been approved by the FDA in many countries, by the required authorities, and where MAXN is officially open, it is clearly, fully endorsed by the authorities. In fact, all of the products are certified by the Banned Substance Control Group. Okay? And that means that there are no banned substances, and therefore it's safe for athletes and all of us to use. So people love the products, and when they try them, they definitely come back to come and actually get them. So let's now get into the nitty-gritties of the product and go with the first product. Doc, can you please take us through the first product?
Yes, thank you. The first of these breakthrough products is Celgivity. So Celgivity is the most advanced formula. It contains ribosine and then 12 other supporting ingredients to raise the glutathione levels within the cell. So you take 2 capsules in the morning, 2 capsules in the evening with a lot of water. And most healthy people would notice a better energy, better mental focus. You know, for someone with a health challenge, sometimes the results can be life-changing. So we say that if you are healthy and want to remain healthy, take Celgivity. If you are aging and want to stay youthful and have a quality life, take Celgivity. If you have had health challenges and you are recovering, take Celgivity. If you are struggling with your health and running out of options, take Celgivity, you know. But we want to say, it is important to note that these are supplements. They are not to treat or to cure or prevent anything. You can take them alongside your regular medications, you know. All they do is to improve your body's capacity to raise the glutathione levels in the cells. Then the raised levels do what they do best. So people have different responses to the products when they try them, you know, and the testimonies we see are amazing from different areas. So we never make promises on what Celgivity will do for you. We simply say that commit for 90 days and try and see, and you will have your own testimony to share. The next one is MAXN-FUZE, which is a performance drink. We call it a ribosine fuel. So you can take it anytime you need mental or physical performance to be improved. It is fast acting. So it comes in a small powder sachet, which you mix with about 250 ml of water. And if you are going to exercise, you can take it about 15 to 20 minutes before then. You know, and you realize that your performance is better and your recovery after the exercise is also better. Celgivity is taken daily, morning and evening. But with ATP, it can be taken as needed. So there are days when you can take it, and there are days when you decide that you take more than one, and there are days that you don't have to take it at all, you know. Then the next product is the MAXN-FUZE, all right, which is also another product full of vitamins and nutrients for you. It comes also in a powder sachet that you mix with water. You take once a day, and it has nutrients equivalent to what you would normally get in about 20,000 calories, all in just 10 calories. So for people who sometimes struggle to maintain healthy diet, balanced diet, and things like that, it's a very good supplement that you can have on the go. You know, it's a wonderful source of nutritional supplements for you. So you can take it with your Celgivity. And what the MFUZE does is the vitamins and other things in it help enhance the activity of CellGVT and makes it work better. The next one is MetaSwitch. MetaSwitch is an effective science-based weight management system. So you take 2 capsules before 30 minutes before your meal with a large glass of water. What Switch does is to activate your metabolism so that it works in a way that it's supposed to do. So it helps keep and build your lean muscle. It doesn't take away muscle. You just lose fat. So for the ladies, you still maintain your weight, your shape as you lose the weight. What people notice is that your cravings are reduced and you generally feel great and better. And the weight loss is done in a healthy way. What we say is that for the Switch, you also commit to use it consistently for at least 90 days, and then you'll be amazed with the results. Then we have the MAXN-FUZE, which is a proprietary blend of omega-3, omega-5, and 7 oils. It's an excellent product for the skin, for the heart, and the brain, as well as the eyes. It also supports a healthy breakdown of fats and cholesterol in the body. So you can also add MAXN-FUZE to your CellGVT that you are taking. And most people notice improvement in their skin and their overall well-being. And these are a few of the fantastic products that we have based on the science breakthrough of ribosine. And there are thousands and thousands of testimonies that people have, So give yourself a try and commit to 90 days, and you'll be amazed how your life could change, And there are people who have testimonies, and we have, I think, 1 or 2 who would want to give their testimonies for all of us to hear today. Doc.
All right, that's good. So let's see whether we've got any one of the people around who will be sharing their testimony with us. Gifty, please, are you around?
Yes, Doc, do you hear me?
Share your testimony with us. You were telling us some lovely testimony. Tell us.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Gifty Eduba. I suffered from irregular menstrual cycles. Every woman menstruates 12 times in a year. I did 3 to 4 in a year, and it was a very terrible experience. In 2015, I met MetaSwitch, and in 2 weeks, my body changed. It switched, just like the switch itself, and it was amazing. I am so glad, and the stress and everything is off. And I'm very glad sharing this testimony with anybody who is having this kind of hormonal imbalances. Try this and you will never, never regret it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's really good. Now, Dr. Prosper Tetedo, I would just want to be sure if you're with us. Are you with us here to share your testimony briefly with us? Dr. Prosper Tetedo?
Yes, I'm here.
Briefly share what you told me with us.
Yes, briefly. I was introduced to this product called CellGVT, mass product, in May of last year, 2021. And I then had COVID in September of the same year, 2021. And the good thing was that I was still taking the ribosine. So I was admitted to hospital. I had a temperature and they tested everything. I had COVID. But the good thing was also I had sickle cell disease, SC. And as you know, medical science, these are vulnerable group of people, COVID on top. And we are supposed to be in shielding from hematological point of view during the COVID lockdown. So the 2 combined was not the best, but thank God, when the doctors, as was said, they gave their treatment and they left, then I continued to take the ribosine whilst I was on admission in isolation. And within 7 days, I was out, discharged. And I've been well since then, and I've continued to take the ribosine, and I've not had any crisis, have any sickle cell crisis during that time. So I'll recommend it to everyone. And as you know, I'm a medical person. I don't take drugs, but this is a nutritional supplement. I only take drugs when it's needed, but this is a nutritional supplement. So yes, I recommend it to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dr. Gloria, Ansa, what do you say to all this?
Yes. So what we say is that we are offering this, we are encouraging you to try. All we are saying, just try. And it could be, or recommend it to someone who's having health challenges, and it could be the change they have been looking for all this while. And as we said from the beginning, there are two key things that are needed: health and income. We have just gone through the health bit, but you need the income as the second bit to have that significance and world and impact in the world. So now we will take a look. Let's take a look at how Max can help us in this area as well.
I love this part, and I want to tell you why I do like it, because it's been one of the things that personally has changed my dynamics. You see, the world is changing at a pace that if anybody jokes, by the time the person realizes his everything he's acquired kind of vanishes. The world is becoming riskier and riskier to rely on a single income stream. I have seen this among some of the professors in the world, some of the doctors, and some of the ordinary people in the world. So many people today are working from home. The Zoom that we use, the COVID-19, has changed the dynamics even further. And even after COVID, people are still going to go online to work because the world is becoming a global village where you can work easily from home. But not only that, it's also because people need extra income. Over 20 million people lost their jobs for the past 2 years, okay? And some also want flexibility and freedom of controlling their time and environment. So I love the fact, I love this MAX organization, because what it does is it gives us the opportunity to generate income, working from home, even whilst doing your normal work. And that income can be as big or small as you like, because you are the one in charge of it. So what we want to do is to tell the audience here to understand more about how this works generally. Now, for those of us who know most of these companies that you'll be seeing on your screen: Facebook, Uber, okay, Bolt, Airbnb, Alibaba, Expedia. There is something that is common among these incredible companies in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please, can you think about something that is so common about these companies? Because I want to use what you write here to really share a point of view. Can you just type what you believe or what you think is common among Facebook, among Uber, among Expedia, among Alibaba? Can you guess what is common, okay, about these companies? Can you guess? I just want somebody to tell me something. Can you guess what is common about this company? Okay. Somebody says that networks. Now there's something interesting for people to, they say connecting people. And that is one interesting thing, okay? The internet has been one of the solid areas that these companies, look at some of the companies that we have in the world that are delving into the internet, using the internet to fly. There's a lady who is known as Supercar Blondie. Okay, some of you are. She has over 1 billion people following her, watching her videos because of the internet. Okay, so the internet is allowing people to really use most of the things that they want to use. And that is one thing I see. The world has never been as connected as it is right now. And it brings incredible opportunity to those that leverage on those capacities and the global business. No matter where you are in the world, you can sit in the comfort of your home and be able to use the internet to do incredible things that is around. Dr. Ansa, what do you say to this?
So true, Doc. We live in a plug and play economy. Successful businesses are now creating value, and then they take the products and services and connect them to people who need them through platforms and technology. So if we take Uber, for instance, Uber connects drivers to passengers, and it's all done through the internet platform. They didn't create the drivers, they didn't create the passengers. They just created a platform to bring them together, and they can meet their needs. Alibaba, for example, also created a platform for sellers and buyers. Expedia connects travelers to hotels and flights, you know. So looking at how all this trend is and the interconnectivity and internet as well, this is the way of the future. And Max is perfectly positioned to take advantage of this trend.
Oh yes, perfectly positioned, because one thing I see about our business model is that it's very simple. See, our job is to connect customers and business partners to this organization. That is our job. My job is to do that. Okay? And it's not something that is difficult. All we do is to talk to people, share what we have gained. What we have gained from this organization with people. If we are benefited from the product, if we are benefiting from the knowledge, the business, and the self-development, we share that. And what is going to happen is that a person will learn some simple ways to do this as you get started. And when we connect people, customers, business partners to the organization, we earn commissions. Look, this is something that we normally do. You have someone who is selling something. You buy that thing in the shop. You are so happy and excited about it that you connect another person to that. And then for the future, we are paid in that regard. And I love that kind of business model. As we connect more and more people to the organization, the people that join us, they are happy and they do the same. Our team begins to grow, our knowledge begins to grow, our connections begins to grow, and we leverage on the capacities of each other. We now earn commission based on the overall performance of the people who are connected to our connections. So we can build a very large business using this platform. And that's why, even though I'm a lecturer and a professor, I would want to do that, because it gives me the opportunity to simply plug into the system of math. And then I'm able to now make some very good returns. Now, the size of your team and the volume of your business is unlimited. It's unlimited. See, a person can earn commissions up to $40,000 every month based on your team's effort. And you can even earn extra commission based on how individuals within the team also do. So not just the team's effort, you paid on the team's effort and you are paid on the individual. See, the income potential is very unlimited. And that is, for me, why I'm so particularly happy to be part of this organization. Now, to earn commission, you first must keep your business active. And that is one thing people need to understand. You got to be active. See, as a business person, you understand the principles of business in such a way that you want to be letting your business be running. And one way you keep your business active is that every month you buy as little as 100 points worth of the product for your personal use. For your personal use. If you don't want to use that, you can even share it with others or even sell it. Now, this is costing between $100 to $150 depending on the market where your product is. Once you are active each month, you are going to be earning commissions based on the purchases of your other team members, your customers, your partners, how they are able to do the same thing. I love this system. I love this system because as your team grows, your volume of sales grows, and you begin to move up the ladder of achievement. And we have names for this ladder. You can move from senior associate, reaching certain ranks, and the income levels, okay, with those other recognitions that come along, it's just incredible. And the person is now able to now live. You can see that it's possible to be earning a few $100s a month. As you can see, a few $1,000s, even up to $40,000 every month. Okay, and one of the key factors in our success will be our ability to lead and mentor others. You see, if a person has a capacity of leadership, mentorship, that person is highly grounded to achieve even more success. Because as the people you connect to your team, as they become successful through your tutelage, through your mentorship, through your leadership, you will receive a matching check on whatever they are earning. A matching check which is up to 50% of their monthly income. Why? Because of your role as a mentor, because of your role as a coach, because of your role as a leader. So you can see that, Doc, there are unlimited income potential, unlike you. And our job is to simply connect people into the organization and into a team, and then teach those people. So if a person doesn't have the willingness to learn and the willingness to teach others, that person is not going to be successful as he wishes. There's so much support. You are never alone in this company. There's a great deal of support to help you to grow. You have access to training. The kind of books you learn, these are going to even help you to build your own competencies in your own normal areas. So you can be a lawyer, a teacher, okay? You can be a housewife, you can be a nanny, anything, you can expedite that area, okay, and grow in that area because of the knowledge you're going to have. You will have a website, online training, business center. There are physical offices, marketing material, team support, mentorship. All of these are there for a person to be as successful as it can be. So I love the fact that when you join Max, you are joining a network of professionals. These are highly trained people in their specialties already. You get to enjoy the world-class training. And second to none incentive class, we have had the opportunity to visit several places across the world. Okay? Places that I wouldn't have normally paid my own money. Some of the places costing over $10,000, $20,000 to go. Max gives us that opportunity to go and relax our tattered body on some of this incredible. We've been to South Africa, walking with lions. We've been to Peru. We've been to some of the incredible places in the world. All of them are fully paid. And you know, when something is fully paid, the way you enjoy when it is not fully paid. And that is why I personally. So how do you get started? We really recommend that you become a product of the product. Get started, just buy your product package so that you have the product to use for yourself, so that you can show it to others and can share it with other people. The package is usually between $150 up to $1,000, depending on the market that you are in. The only difference is that the more product you buy, the more the quantity of the product that you get. Okay? The size of the package is less important than just to get started with whatever pack that you want. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are today, you are there because you brought yourself to that. You see, the decisions we've taken in the past have brought us to where we are today. And wherever you will be tomorrow, a year from now, 3 years from now, is as a result of the decisions you're about to take. I took that decision. I'm a very busy lecturer and a professor, but I said to myself, I'm not going to let that busy schedule eat into my time. The little time I can make for this business, I am going to do that. Today, your chance to make any decision that could change your life forever, that is now. Okay, that is now. And I love the fact that today it has been a remarkable experience for being part of it. The joy, the cross-fertilization of ideas that you get with people. This knowledge that you gain, okay, is just incredible. But one of the things I've seen is that you have to give. In life, you have to give. So when you join this organization, don't just stay and expect the income and the support to come. Give of yourself. Empty your intestines and serve. Okay? The scripture says there's more happiness in giving than there is in what? In receiving. And if you do that, eventually, value will command its own return. Dr. Ansa, what do you have to say finally for us?
Yes, so we have enjoyed having you here today. And as the KOA said, it's a decision that you take today that will influence your tomorrow, because all that you are today is based on decisions you made in the past. And therefore, we have provided the information, and we encourage you to take the decision, be a part of this group, be a part of this company, and live a life of significance and impact. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for being around with this incredible opportunity. Please speak to the person who has invited. Definitely somebody gave you the link. Somebody gave you the chance to come listen to us. Please speak to that person. Tell that person, hey, I want to get started. After all, there's no harm in getting started. I'm going to get help, support. So I want to go with that. Okay, I'm going to be able to get the opportunity to build my own business. I love that. I want to be able to have a network of professionals to associate with and cross-fertilize ideas. I want to try that. I want to gain knowledge that I can use to build my own competencies and expand myself. I want to do that. See the person who has invited you here, and at the very least, you will enjoy the product. You will enjoy the product, and you will see noticeable differences in your life. At the very most, you could be so much like many of us here, living the life that is a never-changing opportunity. Okay, when we became part of this global family, we have enjoyed that. So we look forward to working with all of you to create a legacy of significant change in your life and in the life of other people. Thank you for joining us today. We hope that you have got value today. We hope that you have seen joy in this presentation, and we are not going to wait to welcome you to the MAXN family. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for being around, and we wish you a wonderful weekend. Thank you, and bye-bye.